share some news with you guys, but you can't tell anybody because it is a big secret, okay? Promise? Because next week at this time it's going to be in all the tabloids. So please keep this quiet. Bristol and I are engaged again. We haven't told Sarah and Todd, so we don't want to make a big deal of it. You know what happens when family gets involved. The way that I see it, you know, tits and pussy aside, I'm still a better catch than him. I finished high school, went to college. I mean, I got it all. And there's no way that I can inadvertently knock her up, so it's perfect. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But the good thing is, we've been talking about it, Bristol and I. And, you know, her and her sister, and they're all named after places in Alaska. The girls, anyway, I don't know about that spark plug or whatever their names are, but they're named after places in Alaska. So what I said was, when we have children, I want to name them after places in Georgia. And so I can't wait to introduce the world to little Bankhead Villarica, Alyssa Barnett. Well, it'll just be Bankhead early on, but then when life gets a little rough, we'll change his name to Donald Lee Hollowell. But so, you guys ready to have some fun tonight? All right. So I took some time off from comedy. I'm really excited to be back. I took some time off because I had a baby. And I did. She's not a baby anymore. She's 3.5. She's way freaking smarter than I am now. But I'll tell you, the whole baby thing, much harder than the Mormons make it look. Not that simple to do. Apparently, there's like 1 second and 1 minute and 1 day and 1 lifetime that you can actually conceive. Against everything my mother told me. She told me the minute I slept with a boy, I'd get pregnant, so I stuck to that for 43 years. And, you know, you see what happened. I have a child. And, anyway, has anybody else here bought sperm online or just me? I don't know why you're buying it. Don't you make your own? Don't you have a little factory? I honestly, I didn't know anything about sperm. I just called them up. I was like, well, I need one. You have to buy them in millions. So that's why the price is all jacked up. Because you have to buy them in millions. You know, but I shut the door to my office and I went in there and I ordered it. It doesn't come to your house. I thought it would come. I was like, well, is it coming FedEx? Do I need someone there to sign for it? They're like, no, we're not going to really send it to your P.O. box. They send it to the doctor, and then you go in there, and I had no idea what to expect. All I knew is that I was going to ovulate on this day, and I was going to be there. Drove out there, got there, they come in, and they bring a little vial out, and they present it to you. Well, I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. The only time I've ever had like a bottle like that presented to me was the sommelier in a nice restaurant. I took the little cap off, and I sniffed it. Luckily, they caught me before I put it in my mouth and started swishing it around. But whatever it was, it worked. Because, like I said, I got pregnant, so that was pretty cool. I don't know. I think that, you know, you see a lot of lesbians having babies, and I see a lot of gay men. I don't think they're having babies. I don't know a lot about sperm, but I don't think they're having babies. But, you know, you see a lot of gay couples with kids now, and it's really awesome. And you go to the park in Decatur, and, you know, you're not the minority by far. But, you know, I think I did it because I wanted to be like straight couples. You know, they have average 2.4 kids per family. Now, lesbians, they have 2.4 average therapists per family. And 7.8 dogs, so it's a whole different world. I figure, you know, my kid, from the time when I was pregnant, the 9 months I was pregnant and she was in there, she'd been to something like 50 plus therapy sessions. Her first sentence, she was like, well, Mom, how does that make you feel? And as I told her, it's all her grandma's fault, so not to worry about it. It really had nothing to do with us anyway. So anyway, so welcome. Anybody's first time at Eddie's Attic? Wow. Gay people? Never been to Eddie's Attic, or was that straight people? Because I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that. Anybody's first time inside the perimeter? Because that's always fun. Does anybody live like far out and drove here to get here tonight? Kansas? Kirkwood doesn't count. Kirkwood. Ooh, Avenue can be a real bitch to get over. Kansas? Canton? For real? Somebody lives in Canton?
Kansas.
Oh. Well, Kansas, Canton, it's all fucking the same. I mean, it's fun. I have a theory. Anytime you go outside the perimeter, I don't care what direction you're going in, you're in Alabama. This is true. This is not a lie. This is true. This is very true. No, I actually did some studying on Native American, Georgia and history, and apparently alpharetta it's a Native American word. It means blonde people sitting in traffic. You been in that place? Everybody there is blonde. It's the freakiest shit. And the kids all have these huge bows in their hair. You know what I'm talking about? They look like they're going to topple over at any minute with the bow. Now, I will say, I have been known to put a bow in my kid's hair because it just looks freaking cute. But I make sure she can still stand erect. I mean, it's just me. So, anyway, did you guys know I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records? So you didn't know that. Now you're going to learn that. I actually am the world's only perfectly round person. It's true. My measurements are 40, 40, 40. I'm not kidding. Maybe I am. I don't know. Because you're certainly not laughing at that. So maybe I am. Still. My last performer, he was a commitment phobe. I am the complete opposite of that because I am a lesbian. I have been in the same relationship going on 25 years now.
All right.
You don't have to clap. She's not here. She's not here tonight. You don't have to clap. When she's here, I go, everybody should clap for that! But no, she's not here tonight. But 25 years. And, that's hard to do. That is very hard to do. So I suggest you get a job where you travel a lot if you have to do that. That's just my own personal opinion, because when I traveled, we were much happier. I'm not traveling now, and turns out she's kind of a bitch. But I'm just kidding. She's not here tonight. She's not. Watching our daughter. Probably right about now putting her to bed and watching the Wonder Pets and getting ready for a fun evening. So, what else do I want to tell you guys about me? So, I've been in this long relationship, and recently, she had to have some surgery, some pretty major surgery, and it was kind of weird, but we had to go. Apparently, the best neurosurgeon in all of Georgia is in Alpharetta, which is the place I make the most fun of. And so we went up there to get to pre-op testing where they take all your blood and they basically, take all your money and your blood and then you go back the next day for the surgery. And so we went up there and the woman is taking her blood and she looked at her and she looked at me and she said, "Are you two sisters?" And, because of course all fat people with glasses look exactly alike. We're practically twins. Mind you, my partner, a foot taller than me, so, but we came from the same womb. And, I'm 43 years old. I'm not playing that game. I played that game too long. I said, no, we're domestic partners. She looked at her and she looked at me. We walked out of there and I said to my partner, I said, that lady thinks we run a house cleaning business together. She was like, yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, I don't know. I'm glad to be a lesbian. Took me a long time to get there, to go through that. But I am glad, and I'll tell you for one very simple reason. I saw one of those penis things once. I didn't like it. I'll be honest. And I only saw it. I didn't even get close to it. I didn't get close. Do you know this thing moves on its own? It's like some kind of creature that moves on its own. I mean, all right, so if you're sitting there and your arm went up and down like that, would you not want to pee in the hospital? You go to the hospital, you would. Apparently this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah! funny. So, anyway, so yeah, I came out when I was, I don't know, I think I was in kindergarten, or the year between kindergarten and first grade. Actually, you know, it's weird, when I really did come out, my parents were actually, like, surprised. They were like, what? We thought you guys were really good friends. Yeah, I don't usually treat my friends like that, but okay. And, you know, I don't have a joint bank account with my other girlfriends. You know, I don't sleep with my other girlfriends, but they were surprised, and I said, well, why didn't you know? And they said, you know, we really should have, because you had, like, you loved Barbie. You had, like, 45 Barbies, and I was like, yes, Barbie is hot. And I said, and didn't you realize when I only had one Ken? This friend owner Ken? Nobody else had him? Nobody else? You guys didn't have him? Okay. So, anyway. So, it's almost October. We get to have Pride again. Isn't that fun? How many of you hear this from your family? Gay Pride? Why do you need gay pride? We don't have straight pride. We don't need heterosexual pride. They do have it. It's called NASCAR racing. You won't catch me there. Okay, that is country, because in the big city, we call that 285 driving in a fucking circle. You get on, you can eventually end up in the same place. Now, if my